everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 919 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I'm going to be trying out this Laura Geller Spackle Mist, the Restore version that has coconut water. So this is a product that I got in my June Ipsy Glam Bag Ultimate box, and it's kind of hard to remember now, but I think this is the product that I chose because a real makeup classic is the Laura Geller Spackle products, like the primers, the mists, and I had never personally tried them, but I had wanted to. So when I saw that this was an option, I was really excited. And you can use it as a primer, a setting spray, and a refreshing spray. And it sounds really great, especially from how my skin has been these days, because this is supposed to really hydrate the skin. And I just feel like I've been dealing with dull, dry skin. So this might be exactly the quenching product that my skin needs. So let's first check out the spray mister bottle. Ooh, that's a very light mist. Ooh, and I love the scent of it. It does smell like coconut. It smells tropical, but it also smells fresh and not too overbearing. So I don't have any makeup on yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and start out by using this to prime. That was a really nice spray experience. It didn't like choke me up with the scent. It didn't drench my face too much, but as you saw, I do like to apply a lot so that I am completely coating my face, but I can feel that it is absorbing and drying down pretty quickly. And my skin is not very tacky, which is good for a setting spray because I don't want my skin and my makeup to feel really sticky after applying it. It's got a tiny bit of tackiness, so I'm very interested to see how my foundation is going to apply on top of it. So as always, when I try out a primer, I use the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that so we can really see how this is as a primer under makeup, because visibly, I don't really notice a difference in my skin. It does look hydrated. There's some sheen and glow to my skin. So I'm very happy with it so far. But now we're gonna do the real test. So this foundation will really show how my skin texture is underneath. And I'm always very picky, so if there is dryness or texture to my foundation, I'm gonna see it, I'm gonna call it out, and I'm not gonna like it. I am liking the application though, because I feel like the foundation is actually sticking really nicely onto this primer. It's blending out easily, it's blending out even and smooth. And when a spray is a good primer, that just is so quick and easy. It's like the quickest primer to apply. Okay, so my foundation is applied and I used my standard 2 pumps from this foundation, which is what I typically use to do my full face. And the amount of coverage is pretty good. Sometimes I'll use 2 pumps of this foundation with a really slick, slidey type of primer, and I can barely get any coverage and it'll gather and it won't look smooth. So sometimes I use a really tacky primer with this foundation and I can get more coverage. But right now, I would say there is decent coverage going on. So I would say I have about medium coverage in this foundation, so that's pretty good. This isn't a super full coverage thick foundation at all. That's why it's so great for trying out primers. And I am really analyzing this right now, and it looks really good on the skin. Texture wise, you can't see any cakiness. I do think that just because my skin has been so dry these days, my skin does look a little dry, especially on my chin. That's where I just get extra dry in general. I can see some dryness, but we'll see when I use this as a setting spray how it refreshes my makeup and my skin. But as a primer, I'm happy with this. I do have large pores along my cheeks and my nose, and I do think that my pores look nice and smoothed out. They're not 100% perfectly, completely disappeared, but they do look smooth. I'm happy with how the makeup is sitting on top of my large pores. So all in all, very happy with this as a primer, and I would definitely use it again. But now let's see how it is for setting the makeup. Gotta remember to shake it up. It says to shake well. I do like this spray bottle, and I love the scent when it hits me. I like to be a little bougie and extra. Look at how edgy this is. And use this giant fan to dry my setting sprays. And let's see. It leaves a really nice natural finish on the skin. I wouldn't say that it's mattifying, and I wouldn't say that it's super dewy either. It just looks like healthy, natural amount of texture and sheen on the skin. I do think that it added a little bit of hydration to where my skin was looking dry, but really it didn't change much at all how my makeup looked. And that's not a bad thing when it comes to a setting spray, because really I think the use of a setting spray is to make your makeup last longer and keep your makeup looking the way it is when you apply it. So it did definitely refresh my skin like it claims, where my skin was dry, and my skin feels really hydrated, it feels fresh, so I'm happy with this. I'm not sure if I mentioned the price point on this. It retails for $32, which to me is expensive, especially for a setting spray, because you can definitely get great setting sprays for very inexpensive, but I do think that this is good. And I am really happy with all of the uses that I got from this, from priming, setting, and refreshing. I do like to do wear tests throughout the day when I try out products like this. So in the description down below, I'll let you know how the wear test results are, how this wears. So if my makeup lasts all day, if my texture gets greasy or dry, I'll definitely put that in the description for a wear test. And if you have any questions on it, feel free to leave those in the comments down below. But thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.